Hey YouTube, welcome back to KG Constrictors. This friendly girl right here who is thinking that she's a Western Diamondback Rattler. Look at those ribs. This is Aspen. Aspen is my cute and cuddly 2007 not Kale, she's a Sharp Albino. And she is pissed off at me. She's never really liked me. And she's probably blaming me for this horrible litter that she had. Unfortunately, she dropped about 24 or 25 slugs. And that was a shame, because I bred her with my 2009 Hypo Jungle. And I was looking forward to getting some jungles het for Sharp, and it would have been a really nice litter. And unfortunately, the 2009 male just couldn't get the job done. It's actually been kind of a depressing breeding season. Farah threw some slugs. She was bred by Lorenzo, who produced a really nice litter with her a couple years ago, but he just didn't seem to have enough gusto to finish the job, so I put another male in, and she did her job, but the males just couldn't get it done this year. So all hopes will lie on this girl down here. She is my, she's a 2009, I believe. I'll have to look at my records, but a 2009, she's a het blood, Central American het blood boa. And she was bred on and off by her boyfriend, who's pretty much a carbon copy of her. And I don't think she's going to drop anything for me either. So this is going to be a really bad season for me. Look at those ribs. I'm just glad that all the snakes that didn't produce anything are healthy and okay. That's the big thing. Is to make sure that they're, you know, that the slugs don't cause any health problems. Because I've had friends who have had, gee, this girl, relax. Man, she just hates me. Listen to her. I've had friends that have had snakes that have had slugged out litters, and then they've died. Which is, you know, that's really bad. So I'm just glad that this friendly girl here is fine and healthy. She just hates my guts. Don't strike at the glass, baby. Hates my guts. She was produced by Jeremy Stone, who produces really nice snakes. But for some reason, this girl has just always had a foul temperament. Just a real friendly snake. All right, well, just got back from the Denver Reptile Expo, so I'm putting some stuff away here, and this is the newest addition to the KG Constrictors collection. It is none other than a little baby Savannah monitor. So I've got this beautiful vision cage set up for this little guy. I've got a really nice UVB light that I'll probably try to mount on the back wall, otherwise it should be okay where it is. And where is he? Oh, you can kind of see him. He's really friendly. Just being a little guy, though, he seems to enjoy just hiding out, so I'm just going to kind of give him a chance to settle in and get used to his new little cage. I'm eventually going to put a radiant heat panel on that right side and do away with what I've got here, which is I think it's a 75 watt you know, ceramic you know, bulb with the whole ceramic setup. I'm not a big fan of those. I'm always afraid of a fire. Those things just kind of scare me. So I think it's going to be much better to have a radiant heat panel in here, and then the UVB providing the light, and no more of this ceramic type lighting. I'm just not a big fan of those. You got to be really careful, because if it touches the sides of this plastic, it'll melt. I've seen that happen to other people's setups before. So this is the new setup here for him. I had a Savannah monitor before and gave it to a good friend of mine, and he's still hanging in there. He's doing quite well, Rex. So he's got to be 11 or 12 years old by now, I would say. Listen to her, she's still over there just all pissed off. So today is cleaning day. Look at her, man. Look at her. She is just a nasty little creature. Nasty creature. Alright, who's this? This is Zeus. My het albino reticulated python. And up here is somebody who I'm a little bit pissed off at right now. This is Haley. And Haley is my platinum reticulated python. Yesterday, when I was at the Reptile Expo, it's actually kind of my fault. This is something interesting that happened is a buddy of mine was taking a picture of her and I together using my cell phone. So he handed me back the cell phone while I was holding her, and he handed it back to me in my left hand. So I took my left hand and I brought it up as I was bringing it up past her face to look at the picture. All of a sudden, I didn't see it coming, which is probably a good thing because I probably would have jerked away. All of a sudden, she clamps down on my hand. I don't know if you can see this, but there are 4 rows of teeth. So she clamped down on my hand as the phone in my hand kind of passed by her face. So we're thinking it could have been the heat that was coming off of the cell phone. That kind of, you know, she thinks, hey, pray, there's something warm going by. Or it could have also just freaked her out in a defensive type thing. Because she's not used to seeing something like that. But the reason why I'm a little bit skeptical on the defensive bite is I would think a defensive bite would be a bite and release. She actually held on. And she started to kind of grind her teeth like into my hand. She also had her tail, I kind of had her draped over my shoulder, so she kind of wrapped her tail around my neck and gave me a really good squeeze. So I think she went into like food mode for sure. That's why she was really putting a good grip on my hand. And my buddy Jeff kind of grabbed her tail and did a reverse. She kind of unwinded her. And no sooner that he did that she let go and everything was fine. But let me tell you, that hurt. And this was my very first bite from a reticulated python. I've been keeping them now since 2007. And so now I can check that off my bucket list now, I'll tell you. But yeah, so that was kind of an interesting day, and that was at the beginning of the show. Luckily, nobody was around to see it. It would have been a little embarrassing and probably not good PR for retics. So that was my day yesterday. What do we got here? That's Maya. And she's starting to go blue. I can see her eyes starting to glaze over. So, never a dull moment here. Lots of cleaning to do. And there is the golden child. Mr. Deuce. He's really putting on some good size. He just shed 2 a couple of days ago, so he's looking for some food. We'll give him his food tomorrow. He's looking at the camera, going, what is that? Is it a predator or is it food? What is it? Go back in there, buddy. So anyway, yeah, oops, spilled some water. Yeah, it's cleaning day. I got a bunch of crap on the floor as always. And I've got, let's see, 3 retic cages that, well, 2 retic cages that need to be cleaned. Arnold knocked his light off the wall, so I have to reattach that. And I just cleaned little Miss Aspen's cage there, so you can tell she's all appreciative of that. Yeah, you're welcome. And I've got to clean Clint's cage and Zena's cage, the big motley pastel girl. So yeah, breeding season this year, I don't know. I have a really good feeling I'm not going to get one baby, which will be a first. But it happens. but it sucks. I'm going to try to put Zeus in with Trinity and see if he has any luck, because Arnold just didn't do anything. And little Miss Trinity there is blue. She's not looking too spectacular because she's starting to get ready to shed her skin. Her cage is a total mess. I'm going to wait until she sheds, because she will really mess this cage up, and she should be shedding, I think, any day now. I'll give it a good misting. Looks like she just pooped too. And then I will clean her cage out and give her a good soaking and put her back in. So that should be happening in the next couple of days. So that is pretty much it here at KG Constrictor Land. Very depressing breeding season. No babies so far. That really, 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 really sucks. But hey, it's nature, so you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So I'll just retool for this fall, and we'll see what how things are going to go. This little guy hasn't eaten for me yet. I think because he's still a little nervous. He spent the night in the snake rack over there. He's also used to eating live crickets, so I think I'm going to probably throw maybe 5 or 6 of them in there. I don't want to throw too many of them in there because I want him to eat them all. And maybe that'll get him going tomorrow. And what I have in there now is that freeze-dried canned stuff. Canned crickets, canned grasshoppers, canned mealworms, and a little bit of ground turkey. So he looks very healthy, so I think he's just a little freaked out by being taken away from all of his brothers and sisters, and now he is in a new environment. But he's very friendly. I was holding him today and holding him yesterday during the show, and I think he's going to do well. I like Savannah monitors. They're very cool. All right, well, thanks a lot for checking in here. Hope you enjoyed the Rocky Mountain Reptile Expo pictures and videos. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the August show. I guess it's going to be more of an educational thing, since I'm not going to probably have any babies. So it'll be, I'll bring some snakes for people to check out, and maybe bring some videos as well of some breedings, and just make it more of an educational kind of a booth, because I'm really not going to have any animals to sell. So, all right, well, I will be talking at you soon, and thanks a lot for checking in.